Are you ready to learn about another really great East Bay neighborhood? Oakland's Laurel District is coming right up. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. I am Simone Koga with That East Bay Life. I am a San Francisco Bay Area real estate agent. I live and work in the East Bay, serving Oakland, Berkeley, and surrounding communities. If you have questions about living that East Bay life, make sure you subscribe, follow along. I'm putting out new videos every single week with a lot of really great content about the East Bay. This week, we're going to be talking about a really great Oakland neighborhood, the Laurel District. Now, where exactly is the Laurel? Very good question. So, boundaries for neighborhoods aren't so very well defined in the East Bay. Regardless of where those exact boundaries may be right now, most people agree that the Laurel is kind of tucked underneath Diamond and Redwood Heights and sits just above 580. The Laurel is another really great neighborhood that blends residential charm with easy access to shopping and dining. When most people think about the Laurel, they probably think about the commercial district that runs from 35th to High Street right along MacArthur Boulevard. Along that area, MacArthur was just known as Hopkins Street, and it was US Highway 50. Some people like to make the distinction of Upper Laurel, which is the area above MacArthur, versus Lower Laurel, which is the area that sits right between MacArthur and 580. For the most part, your single-family homes are going to be craftsman bungalow style. You do also have some Mediterranean in there. Most homes were built from 1900 through 1940, so they're all lingering around 100 years old. Now, right around MacArthur, that area is pretty flat, but pretty quickly when you start heading in the direction of Highway 13, you're going to find yourself going up, up, up as you head towards the Oakland Hills. That means in some parts of the Laurel, you can have really great views looking out at the bay. Now, in the time of this recording, we're actually in the middle of a bit of a smoky season right now, so it's kind of hard to capture these views, but trust me, if you get up like near the 39th Avenue Reservoir, you've got gorgeous views of the bay and really looking out over the entire city of Oakland. It's wonderful. You've got a lot of bustle and busyness right along MacArthur, but really if you just go up 1 or 2 blocks away from there, it starts becoming a beautiful, quiet residential area. You're going to see a lot of people walking around with their dogs and their children. People that live here can really enjoy like a quiet existence, but they're only a few blocks from MacArthur where there's a whole lot going on. Let's check it out. There is a lot to see and do in the Laurel District. The Laurel District Association is a group of local business owners and residents who put a lot of effort into making sure that this area is beautiful and serving its community really well. And I think they've done a great job. If you want to enjoy some really great Oakland murals, come to the Laurel. There are several beautiful pieces, and there are also a lot of really great little nuggets. There's the laurel leaf that you're going to see kind of scattered throughout, and it's a recurring motif representing the Laurel District. There are also really beautiful, colorful, patterned planters that are just along the street on MacArthur that really bring a lot of vibrancy to the area. If you're looking for some really good food, you've got great options in the Laurel. So we've got Sequoia Diner, which is one of my favorite brunch spots, really. They've got biscuits and gravy that are to die for, and don't forget their sticky buns. Always get one to go, so good. You've also got Community Table, which does home-style cooking, and if you want barbecue, there is not just one good place. There are 2 fabulous barbecue joints. You've got 4505 Burgers over near the 35th Street side of things, and over on the High Street end, do not miss out on Everett and Jones Barbecue. So delicious. My mouth is watering just thinking about them. Right next door is Degrees Plato, which is a fabulous tap room with some good food too. They've got this wonderful outdoor space, patio. It's huge, and they've got all of these tables. It's a really great place to kind of relax and kick back after strolling along MacArthur and seeing all there is to see in the Laurel. Now, as far as transportation goes, MacArthur Avenue has a bunch of Transbay bus lines. The N, the NX, the NL, the NC, I might be making some of these up, but there's different combinations of N all running along MacArthur, and for the most part, you've got a bus running every 5 minutes that goes down to the Transbay Terminal in San Francisco. So if you need to commute into the city, you've got wonderful, wonderful options here. It also sits right above 580, so you can hop on the freeway and commute wherever your heart desires really easily. For fitness enthusiasts out there, there are multiple gyms right on MacArthur. There are also a couple of yoga studios, and for your children, there's Kids and Dance Theater. Fabulous organization that's been there for a very long time. My daughter's taking classes there and loves it. So regardless of whether you're looking for ballet, hip hop, I think mime, and all sorts of gymnastics classes, they're all there. For kids in the neighborhood, you can find really great playgrounds over in Diamond Park, which is just in the neighborhood next door, or up in Redwood Heights, you've got Avenue Terrace Park as well. Avenue Terrace Playground is one of my family favorites. It has this huge field, so it's perfect for having a really nice picnic, and then you've got the play area, and there's also a concrete area that a lot of people like to ride. Little kids like to ride their little scooters and push cars and things like that. I really appreciate that it's fully fenced in, so you don't have to worry about your children wandering off into traffic. So if you're looking for a really great neighborhood where you can just kind of settle in, enjoy the peace and quiet, but also get into the midst of everything, come check out the Laurel. I think you're gonna really be surprised by what you find, and you're gonna enjoy it. So housing in the area is relatively affordable. You can easily find a 2 to 3 bedroom house under $1 million in the neighborhood. To some of you that are tuning in from across the country, that may sound ludicrously expensive, but for those of us in the Bay Area, we know it's so hard to find a house under $1 million. So if you're trying to leave the city and find a backyard, but you've only got $1 million budget, check out the Laurel. You'll get a whole lot of really great things. You've got the commercial district, you've got great transportation, you've got a really lovely neighborhood with a community feel. What else could you ask for? Don't forget that I'm putting out these videos every single week. If there is a neighborhood that you want me to spotlight, drop it in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, follow along, see what we're gonna do next.